Hello students, today we are going to learn second chapter of Math second, that is Pythagoras theorem. Now in this chapter first we have to see what is Pythagorean triplet. Now definition of this Pythagorean triplet: in a triplet of natural numbers, if the square of the largest number is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two numbers, then the triplet is called Pythagorean triplet. Now we take example. For example, now if we have given three numbers 3, 4, 5. Now here we have given in a triplet of natural numbers, three numbers are 3, 4, 5. If the square of the largest number that is 5 square is equal to 25. This is number 1. And square of the largest number is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two numbers. Sum of the squares of remaining two numbers. Remaining two numbers are 3 and 4. Therefore, 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 9 plus 4 square is 16 is equal to 25. This is number 2. Now from 1 and 2, its right hand sides are equal. Therefore, its left hand side is equal. From 1 and 2, 5 square is equal to 3 square plus 4 square. Therefore, 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triplet. Pythagorean triplet. That is, the square of the largest number, if the square of largest number is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two numbers, then that numbers are called triplets. Now last year we see properties of Pythagorean theorem. Properties of Pythagorean theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Now, if first property, if given triangle, if triangle is of 30, 60, 90 degree angles. If triangle is of 30, 60, 90 degree angle, that is, if we have given triangle 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. Suppose this is ABC. Now, the first property is, if triangle is of 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, then side opposite to 30 degree is BC. Therefore, BC is equal to side opposite to 30 degree is half of the hypotenuse. Here hypotenuse is AC. That is 1 upon 2 AC. And side opposite to 60 degree is square root 3 upon 2 times the hypotenuse. Side opposite to 60 degree, that is AB, is equal to square root 3 upon 2 times hypotenuse AC. Number 2. Now last year we also say next property, in triangle or if triangle is of 45, 45 90 degree. If triangle is of 45 45 90 degree, if this is PQR, now we know that sides opposite to congruent angles are congruent. This is 45 there, this is 45, both are equal, therefore PQ is equal to QR. Therefore PQ is equal to QR. Side opposite to congruent angles are congruent, therefore PQ is equal to QR. And in triangle, if triangle is of 45 45 90 degree, then PQ is equal to QR is equal to 1 upon square root 2 times hypotenuse PR. These are the two properties. Now we have to see theorems. Theorem. Now next point is similarity and right angle triangles. Similarity and right angled triangle. Right angled triangle. Now first we write statement in a right angled triangle. In a right angled triangle, in a right angled triangle, if the altitude is drawn, if the altitude is drawn to the hypotenuse, then the two triangles form are similar to the original triangle, and to each other. Now first we have to draw here triangle ABC. Triangle ABC, right angle triangle ABC. And here BD perpendicular to AC. Now we have to show first, let us see our statement in a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, if the altitude is drawn, here altitude is BD, is drawn to the hypotenuse, then the two triangles formed. These two triangles are formed are similar to the original triangle and are also similar to each other. This is we have to show. Now first write down given. First draw the figure. Right angle triangle ABC, BD perpendicular to AC. Now given, we have given in triangle ABC, angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. Angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. Segment BD perpendicular to hypotenuse AC. Segment BD perpendicular to hypotenuse AC and A dash D dash C. That is, point D is in between points A and C. Now we have to prove. Now first we have to prove triangle ADB similar to triangle ADB. This is second is right angle ABC, triangle ABC. Second, triangle BDC similar to triangle BDC. Second is right angle ABC. C is common. Angle ABC, C is common. Now these two are equal, therefore third, triangle ADB similar to triangle BDC. This is we have to show. Now prove. Now first write down. First we have to show this in triangle ADB and triangle ABC. Here in triangle ADB and triangle ABC, these two angles are congruent because each of 90 degree. This angle is of congruent. This is common angle. Therefore, angle ADB congruent to angle ABC. Now, what is the reason? Angle ADB and ABC each of 90 degree. Second, angle, we have to show these two angles. Angle A is common. Angle DAB. Angle DAB congruent to angle BAC. Now if two angles are congruent, therefore by A test for similarity, these two triangles are similar. Therefore, by AA angle test for similarity, these two triangles are similar. Triangle ADB similar to triangle ABC. This is number 1. Also, now take these two triangles, triangle BDC and triangle ABC. We have to show this second. Now in triangle BDC, and triangle BDC and triangle ABC and triangle ABC. Here angle BDC congruent to angle ABC, BDC ABC, each of 90 degree. BDC, this angle is 90 degree, ABC, this angle is 90 degree. Therefore each of 90 degree. And angle, which angle is common? C. Angle, we write this as BCD. Angle BCD congruent to angle BCD ACB. Write down common angle. Therefore these two angles are congruent. Therefore by a test for similarity, therefore by a test for similarity, these two triangles are similar. Triangle BDC similar to triangle ABC. Triangle BDC similar to triangle ABC. This is number 2. This is the second. Now we prove first and second. Now from 1 and 2, this ADB, this triangle is similar to triangle ABC. This is also similar to triangle ABC. Therefore these two triangles are similar. That is triangle ADB, this is common. Therefore triangle ADB similar to triangle BDC. This is the third. This is the proof. Now second, theorem number 2. Theorem of geometric mean. Theorem of geometric mean. Now first we write its statement. In a right angled triangle, in a right angled triangle, the perpendicular segment to the hypotenuse from the opposite vertex is the geometric mean of the segments into which the hypotenuse is divided. is divided. The hypotenuse is divided. Now first we draw the figure. Now triangle PQR is a right angle triangle. QS perpendicular to PR. Now we have to prove geometric mean. Now let us see here. In a right angle triangle, the perpendicular segment to the hypotenuse, this is perpendicular segment to the hypotenuse, from the opposite vertex is the geometric mean of segments into which the hypotenuse is divided, that is these two segments. That is, we have to prove QS square is equal to PS into SR. Now here, first write down given. Now here we have given in triangle PQR, angle PQR is equal to 90 degree, QS perpendicular to hypotenuse PR, P dash S dash R. This is given. We have to prove QS square is equal to PS into SR. Now we know that these two triangles are similar to each other and these are similar to this original triangle also. Now from this we write triangle QSR congruent to similar to triangle PSR. By using property corresponding sides of similar triangles are in proportion, we prove this given. We prove. First write down given in triangle PQR. Angle PQR is equal to 90 degree. Segment QS perpendicular to hypotenuse PR. P dash S dash R. This is given. To prove, now here we have to prove QS is the geometric mean of this. That is, we have to prove QS square is equal to PS into SR. To prove QS square is equal to PS into SR. Prove. Now in triangle QSR, first write down given in triangle PQR, angle PQR is equal to 90 degree. Segment QS perpendicular to hypotenuse PR, P dash S dash R. We write this given. Therefore, triangle QSR similar to triangle PSQ. Therefore, by theorem we write triangle QSR similar to triangle PSQ. Now we know that if two triangles are similar, then their corresponding sides are in proportion. Now we write this as QS, first second, therefore QS divided by its corresponding side is PS is equal to. Now we have to take another QS, that is QS SR. We write this as SR divided by second, third SQ. That is, now we can write this as QS upon PS. Therefore, QS upon PS is equal to SR upon SQ. SQ is also written as QS. Now we are taking cross multiplication, QS into QS. Therefore, QS square is equal to PS into SR. This is the, we have to prove QS square is equal to PS into SR. That is, QS is the or therefore QS is the geometric mean of PS and SR. Here write down, therefore QS is the geometric mean of PS and SR. This is the